Chuck here from Lake to Lake. Hey, today I'm going to tell you about some tools, some simple tools that you can have on your rig that you can do some advanced, intermediate, and advanced repair on your rig. And let me tell you, what I'm talking about is simple stuff. It's lightweight. It's easy to use. If you've never done it before, it might be a little bit overwhelming, but it's a lot of things that people don't think about. And the first thing I'm going to talk about are these screws. They're square-headed. And I'm going to tell you what, the best thing you can do for these square-headed screws is go out and buy you a 12-in-1 screwdriver set. You can get them at the Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, hardware stores, and they fit right into that screw. Fits right in there. See that? Look at that. A lot of people think they're Phillips heads. As you can see, that kind of looks like a Phillips head, but it's not. Square head works a lot better. The other thing I do is I buy one of these square-headed nut drivers, like this. Let me grab my drill. The nice thing about this nut driver, in fact, I'm opening this, is a brand new one. Open it up just for you, just for my YouTube fans. The nice thing about this is the same drill that I use to put out my stabilizers, I can also use to put in any loose screws on my rig. Snaps in like so, and you're good to go. There you go. Okay. The next thing I'm going to talk about, get the screwdriver out of the way, is almost all your rigs have Plex plumbing. Now, I'm not talking about making an emergency repair in the PEX plumbing. I'm not talking about making and repairing it in the field. What I'm talking about is just an emergency repair. I have a pair of cutters. They're really simple. As you can see, cuts it off. Then what I do, in this case, I have a plug. I put the plug in, put the retaining clip on. I take these big monstrosity things, which you can buy at a jillion places, any hardware store. I clamp it on there like that. The older I get, the harder this gets. And just like that, I've stopped the leak. Now, I may not be able to use the faucet, but you know what? It hasn't ruined the whole time. I can plug up a line and I can go about my business. The other thing you can do, you can buy a splicer. So if you get a hole in a line somewhere, you can cut it out. I keep a little bit of PEX pipe on me. The other thing you can do, if you're up to it, you can go with shark bites. Shark bites are very similar. They're even easier to use. All you do is you put them on like this, and you push, and you're done. These are expensive. These are cheap. By the time you throw in the price of the tools, it's probably a little bit more money. But you know what? Either way, emergency plumbing repair, got angles. I just got miscellaneous things of these shark bites. And if you want to go the PEX route, there you go. Simple, easy, cheap. But when you get back home, you can finish up the repair the way it needs to be done. All right, the other thing I always carry with me, and I have is infrared heat gun. I normally carry this in the front of my pickup and in the front door. When I get out, anytime I stop, I go out and I take a picture of my on my tires on my trailer, and I see what the temperature comes up. And I'm not so concerned about the individual temperatures, but I'm worried about one being 100 degrees warmer than another. They kind of range depending on the time of the year you're traveling, but these things are a godsend. I mean, you know, if you want to know if you got a problem with your trailer axles, your brakes, your wheel bearings. This is the first sign. You'll see it with this before it breaks. So basically all this is going to tell you to do is you got a problem. You either need to slow down and fix it. You need to slow down, or you need to slow down and get it fixed. And it's something you're going to have a major problem in a very short period of time if you keep driving with a very, very high temperature on your wheel hubs. Also, it's great for knowing if your Blackstone grill's the right temperature too. Believe me, I've used that too. The other thing I carry is I carry a little bit of electrical wire for 120 volt. I don't carry very much. I just carry some in case I need to make a patch. The other thing I've started using are these Wagos. These are slick. I'm going to have to demonstrate one of those here in a minute for you. I got to strip off some wire. But these things, instead of the old twist wires, you just stick the 2 wires in, and you got some they clamp on, and they're awesome. They don't come off. They're simple. And then if you're really paranoid, you can wrap a little bit of electrical tape around them. I don't, but you can. In fact, a lot of your new modern trailers, this is what they're wiring. They're doing all the 120 volt wiring with, are these. I keep some shrink wrap. Stick the wire in each end, heat it up with a lighter, it melts, and it's waterproof. I primarily use these on my 12 volt systems when I'm outside, you know, if I got a trailer wire problem or something, but these can also be used on 120 volt. They're good. I buy an assortment of them, something like so, and they work. Simple. Get you out of a bind. Keep a little bit of 16 gauge stranded wire for my 12 volt systems. Again, I just keep a little bit of it. I just need enough. If a line breaks and I got to patch in 6 inches or a foot, I have this. This works. These work. So you have lots of options. The other thing I carry with me is voltmeter. Now, I'm not going to get in and tell you how to use this. And if you don't know how to use it, that's quite all right. The 2 things you need to, or the 3 things that I use it for is I check for 110 voltage, a 12 volt voltage, and I check to see if the what do you call it? I check for connectivity. They're simple to use. You can buy advanced ones, and even I'm gonna make a suggestion. Even if you don't know how to use one of these, get one, and then when it comes crunch time, you can get on YouTube and figure it out. Or if somebody's helping you and they know how to use it, you got it. Again, you can buy these for $10-15 at Harbor Freight, and you can go up hundreds of dollars if you want. Buy a cheap one. You're talking about a temporary repair to get back on the road or to make life a little more enjoyable. That's it. Simple, cheap. And if you need to learn how to use it, just get on YouTube. They'll teach you how to use it. Another one that is a multi-tool. This has a knife, a screwdriver, a pair of pliers. It's not the most ideal tool, but you know, sometimes when you're laying underneath there and you need just to cut something, this will do it. Or you need to grab something, move it around. It works. It's simple. It's reasonably priced. Throw it in the throw it in the front seat of your truck. You got it. It's with you. You know where it is all the time. Invaluable as an emergency, not as a primary tool. All right, let me go strip some wire and we'll show you how these Wagos work. Okay, Wagos. Here we go. You flip these orange switches up. You slide it in. Put it down. Again, it's really simple. Flip the switch up. Look at that. That's safe and it's sturdy. Look at that. And again, if you're paranoid, you can wrap some electrical tape around it. Well, that'll get it. We showed you a little bit of emergency electrical equipment that I carry with me, tools, plumbing, whether you go the PEX route or you go the shark bite route, or you just carry a cutter and shark bites, whatever you need. The multi-tool, it's got a clip, belts on, snaps onto my pants. Some electrical connectors, waterproof ones, voltmeter, and most of all, that square-headed driver. And also for your drill. It's simple. Well, guys, I hope this helps. I hope this allows you to make some emergency repairs when you're on the road. We're not talking about long term. We're talking about getting through the weekend or getting through the week. Getting the plumbing temporarily fixed or electrical temporarily fixed. Some tools you might not have thought about carrying with you. Some tools that are a little out of the ordinary. Some tools that I have at my house that I carry with me in my truck when I travel with my RV, and they're just available. And they've not let me down yet. So anyway, if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. Please put some comments if you liked it, you didn't like it. Let me know, and anything you'd like me to do a video on, let me know. I got somebody that wants me to do a boondocking, and I got somebody that wants me to do a day in the life, and I got somebody that wants me to go a little bit more into my lithium system, and I'm getting ready to add some additional features on my my battery system, and I'll get those documented. So y'all take care now till we see you around the campfire. You take care. Bye bye.